Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing some chart analysis and also going to be doing some trading. So first of all, I tend to have a look through the indexes and the Forex to see what options there are. I've decided to stop using LCG Trader because it crashed, and also I think they're having a bit of a switch up anyway. And I've started using IG instead. Again, this is another practice account. I don't want to use my real money. I'm just gonna keep practicing, and seeing what happens. Let's dive straight in. So I'm gonna start off with the 4 hours. Try and figure out if I can find a trend. Obviously, this is in an uptrend here anyway. It's had a pullback here, and then it looks like it's to resume on upwards, but can't be so sure because it's never that simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the 15-minute time frame. I want to see that this is the general upwards trajectory. This is the pullback, and this is it continuing up off of this resistance line. Normally, what this shows me is upwards direction, pull back, and then to continue on upwards. Nasdaq is doing really well at the moment because of companies adopting AI and pushing on. So obviously there's been massive hype around AI for quite a while now, and so this does sort of tell me that it should continue upwards just because past record has shown that it's going upwards. It has had a pullback, but then again everything's had a pullback. Is this a good time to jump in and make some purchases? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to have a look at this one, which is that. I'm going to chuck it on there. This is on the 1 minute. I'm going to turn it on to the 15 minutes just so it looks similar to what I was looking at. And 14948. 149, yes, the same one. Yep. Okay, so what is the sentiment? 65% of people are shorting, 35% of people have long positions. So what are the signals? Buy on a short term, sell and sell. Okay, what was the buy? That was at 7:15. What are these saying? Number 6, resistance level 1.3, 15136 identified. Okay, limit is 15136. So they reckon 15136. I reckon it's going to go up to about here. Is that worth the risk? 15134 as well, 1%. So I'm trying to take a risk adverse style of trading because I'm trying to get into a mindset of thinking risk management. I want to basically reduce as much loss as I can, and if I keep reducing the amount of losses, then that hopefully means that all I'll be left with is wins. But at the same time, how the fuck do you do that? You know what I mean? I don't even know if to leave that, you know? I'm gonna leave it. I can't see what that's all about. I really can't. Let's turn it back onto the 4 hourly. Dear. You know what? It's gonna go up and it's got to. But then again, is that just a little bounce? What sort of percent pullback is that? 3.86. Yeah, that has got to be going up. But then is it going to retest? I don't really want to. That's a long way to come back to there. And then that's bloody hell. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that for now. Go back onto the 4 hourly. So I did say that was a upwards triangle, and which means that should have gone up, but obviously it hasn't done. That looks like a nice little zone for it to, and then it gets made a lower low there. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. If anything, that's going to make a lower low there. And let's have a look at this. There hasn't been enough. I suppose it has. There, 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 there. I'm going to leave that one. This one. What am I going to do with this one? So I have a funny feeling it's going to come up to here. Right, what's the sentiment for 64% long? Signals by intraday. Approaching resistance levels of 7502. What did I do? Or is it 7470? I didn't do a bad job, to be fair. They didn't do a bad job at all. Fair enough. Right. I have a funny feeling it's going to go up there. And then to bounce off. It's got to come up to test it, surely. And then that'll be the lower low. Well, that's not necessarily a lower low there, is it? That's same level. To go to here. I'll leave that one as well. It's all looking just too risky, to be honest. The annoying thing is I predicted up here that it was going to come down. And that, if I made that trade, that would have been, what's that, a 520 point move? I got it to down there. But that's what happens. That's what happens. And then, is that going to continue down? I'm going to show that under ball at that level. Down here. Let's come back up. Oh, bloody hell. That's going to come up and test the line, isn't it? Japan. Okay. Gold. What are you saying? Not an awful lot by the looks of things. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. That's just... What am I supposed to do with that? And... Euro US dollar. What is Euro US dollar? 62% shorter. Now I would agree if it wasn't for all of these little fuckers. GBP, GBPY, no, looked at that one. Looked at that one. Pound to the US dollar. Nothing's giving me any hope for any sort of direction. US dollar CAD. Canadian dollar. No, Euro, Japanese yen. Fucking hell. US dollar to the Swiss franc. Australian dollar, Japanese yen. I can't do anything against the yen. The yen's really weak. Pound's looking strong. US dollar doesn't know what it's doing, but it seems to be weak. Pound against the Australian dollar. Well, if anything, that looks like a double top. Pound to the Australian dollar. That looks like it's come up tested, doesn't want to work. It's come up. I would potentially short that with the stop loss bit here, and I could take profit down to here. It's such a big trade. That really is a big trade. What is the sentiment on British pound, Australian dollar? Sentiment 68% shorting. It's got to be really in it. Buy intraday, really? You reckon? We look to buy at 18 at 950. 950, so that's what you wanted to buy at. Stop 18 at 875. And take profit at 19.1. 0-0. Ah, fair. Well, they got it, really. Fair play to them. Why was that an intraday? It's got to be good spot to hedge risk pound drops. This is a good spot to hedge risk as the pound drops. Interesting, interesting. Alright, well, it looks like we found something then. It looks like we have found something. So I'm going to sell at 50 pence per point. The stop loss is going to be at 191786. 19190. Ooh, 62 quid as a loss. And then take profit about there. So it's reason why I do it like that is so that it's sort of smack bang in the middle of where everything is. At 1.88435. 1.88435. 1.8. That's a 1.8 risk. There. To make sure that it's a 2.1 risk to reward. And let's do it. Deal confirmed. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's have a little look on the 5 minutes. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so we've made a first move. First one on the board, let's put that there. Because that's where it was. And then I'll put a little red marker there. And let's go back to the top. We'll see if that has given us a little bit of confidence to make some sort of decision. Right, so we know that this is a slope, like so. It's broken that, which means it's now bullish. It was bullish previously anyway. How fast does that seem to be rising? Not that much, except for there and there. So that's not bad. It's not bad. What we will do is I'm gonna wait for some sort of pullback, as like almost like a tester retesting to then get to find some sort of entry into it. That's what I'll be looking for. And then if it doesn't, then I'll be looking for a breakout and then a retest to go down. So for that, I'm going to leave it for now then. Unless that was a test in it. But there's always going to be, should hopefully be another one. With this, again, it's the same story. It just looks very strong. It really looks very, very strong. What's on the 5 minutes? I'd like to see some sort of pullback and retest to here, to be honest. And then if it does, that would give me a bit of an indication to go ahead. Germany. Germany's got a bit of action like that going on. Will it continue? It's got a spike upwards. Or will it come back? That is the question. Quick little check up. In the profit. Will it come back or will it push on? Will it come back or will it push on? Okay. Okay. Again, same situation really. I'd like to see some sort of pullback and then continuing up. Very interesting. Japan. My shares haven't been doing too well today. BDev's alright, it's had a little bit of recovery. IDS. Nothing today. Rio Tinto. A little bit up. BDev a little bit up. Imperial Brands I don't actually have actually. MNG I don't actually have. And then BATS is down. Bitcoin is looking alright. Had a £400 increase, 1.37%. Come on. You can't force a trade though. Something to always remember, you can't force a trade. You can only make a trade on what you see. If you can't see anything, then it's not worth making a trade. It's not worth risking. It's not worth it. British pound to US dollar. Pound slumping, US dollar isn't. Pound is slumping. That must mean the yen, Japanese yen, must be in all sorts of shit. Pound to the dollar. US dollar, Japanese yen. Australian dollar, US dollar. Oh, fucking hell, I'm looking at everything on the... I was looking at those in 5 minutes. Bad. See, I would say that's an upwards trend, and it's obviously had pulled back and going up again, but then I just saw the news that's pound's looking weak. GBP USD. I have it on here. Yes, I have it on here. What's signals? Buy, buy, buy. Fair enough. Short term, intraday. 58% short in it. So it does look like it's going to go up. I'm not going to make a trade. But then the British pound said it's slumping. Okay. Australian dollar, US dollar. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. It's going to sell. 68% long. Okay. Again, buy, buy, buy. Why is that? Buy, buy, buy. Intraday. I reckon. So I don't like to look at that because the stop ratio is 2 to 1. Risking 2 for 1. 1 reward. Don't like to look at that. Euros, Japanese yen. Euros, the Australian dollar. Something to just wait for, basically. Waiting. I don't think there's overly too much I can do on these, to be honest. Okay. Right. Let's go through my conclusion on what I think then. So, Dow Jones, US 30. I want to see some sort of pullback to around here at least. See some sort of pullback to here. And then continue off like that. That's what I'm expecting. I'm hoping to see. First to do it like that. How long is that? Be tomorrow. 1 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I could have already fucking made that move and I'll be far too late. Alright. Nasdaq's broken through that. It looks like it's just going to continue up. That's what I reckon it's going to do on the Nasdaq. UK 100. That could go either way. I've got no prediction on that one. With this one, Germany. I'm going to set a buy order for Germany. So if it goes through here, I'm going to set a stop loss there. No, I'm going to have it there, so it's in line with this lot. It's nice and in the middle like that. There. So let's do a sell order for Germany. France, Bitcoin, Wall Street. Well, let's get rid of Bitcoin. Let's put. I don't even have it. Alright, Germany 40. Let's watch list there. Three hours, 4 hours. Right, okay, so we're going to do an order. We're going to do a sell order of 50 pence per point, and it's going to be initiated at 15887 at 15887. The stop loss is going to be 15907. 15909, and the limit is going to be 15833. Yep, I'm doing it. So I got that one there. France. Well, if it's going to happen on this one, it's going to happen on that one, isn't it? Really? Right, I'm going to leave the rest, and I'm going to leave it at that as well. But you know what I've done. See what happens. And obviously today's date is 27th of June. You're not going to get this until next week, Tuesday, which is 4th of July. So, yeah. Alright, catch you later. Bye.